welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. How are y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing well, so well. Yeah, we're gonna get into a read. This is inspired by the new movie that just came out, Freaky or Friday. If you grew up on Freaky Friday, I highly suggest that you go check it out. Like, if you love that nostalgic feel, like it's gonna hit the spot. It really is. Yeah, like, and I'm gonna get into that, but before I fully get into that, I'm now offering readings, personal readings, one-on-one readings, so you can check out the link in the description box to get more information. There's gonna be a link below. Alright, so we're gonna get into it. So the song that is relevant for y'all today is Take Me Away. Again, it's from the Freaky Friday movie, also the Freakier Friday movie. So I'm gonna play a little bit of y'all know this is YouTube though, so yeah. Yes, that song's so good, so good. It just bring me back for real. So I feel like this message collective, this message is gonna be inspired by that song. And even more so, like, what that song, that energy of that song, like, I feel like collective, some of y'all might be needing, like, a release, like, a whole, like, jam session, like, just freeing yourself type energy. Like, you know, we've been talking about coming out of hermit mode and going outside, and I know that can be, like, really scary. Especially if you've been in hermit mode for a while, like years, even if it's just been a couple weeks, a couple months. But I know some of y'all have probably been in hermit mode for like years, or like on and off, and so it can be kind of like a little scary or intimidating, or just like fear can be like brought up in you just a little bit, in putting yourself back out there, right? Because you had your reasons for going into hermit mode in the first place. So, you know, but now is that time to show yourself, you know, like, things have changed, you have changed, and you have most importantly, you have the tools to be able to navigate whatever it is that you do encounter outside, right? You have the tools to be able to have conversations with people, and even to like set your boundaries and navigate challenging conversations. But most importantly, the divine just really wants y'all to get back out there again, to have fun again, to start living your life again, to start experiencing again, and really like enjoying the fruits of your labor, like deeply enjoying it, and really like experiencing joy again. Like, so many of y'all are like healers, and y'all help so many people even just by your presence alone. But y'all like oftentimes have just those like magic words that help people like get through their day or get through their month. And the universe wants to celebrate you back, you know, wants to heal you back, you know, but through joy and through laughter and through fun and through memories and through new experiences, right? So it's that time collective, for you to like, that all that like love that you have on the inside, it's time to experience that on the outside. So yeah, that's what the energy of this read, the overarching energy is really about that, like that feeling of y'all, inspiring y'all to like really take that major leap back outside. And one way that y'all can start doing that is like solo dates. Like, take yourself on a solo date to the movies. Go watch Freakier Friday. This is not promoted, but if y'all want to promote me, because I thoroughly enjoyed myself. So yeah, and this is your reminder too, if you like haven't like gotten like yourself like dolled up recently, or dressed up, or you ain't put your fit on in a while, or put your kicks on, go clean them up, go dust them out, go dust off your outfits. You know, do up your hair, like get your hair cut, get a trim, shave up that beard, whatever the case might be. Like, but pour into yourself, nurture yourself, and get into the habit that you know that your highest self whatever like routine you know your highest self is into, you know, that energy that your highest self feels, do the things that help you like start aligning with them on a day-to-day basis. Because even if you don't leave your house, I'm telling you, put that outfit on, the outfit that when you step into the mirror you know you look good. Yeah, that's gonna help get you feeling in that confident high vibe space that you need to be in to start radiating at the frequency that you are. Like, it's just sometimes we need that reminder, right? So yes, spirit. Yes, spirit. Let's hype them up. Let's hype them up, spirit. What is going on for the collective? What can we like encourage this collective with at this time? Okay. Ooh. Cards is okay. These cards is flying out. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Okay. So in this first set that fell out, we have the Four of Cups. We have the Tower. And we have the King of Pentacles. So I feel like Spirit is about to take us on a journey. Through y'all's journey, honestly. Because yeah, with the Four of Cups, I'm going to take that as confirmation. That's one of my lights. But where one light goes out, we got more lights, okay? So yeah, with the Four of Cups, I feel like Spirit is like starting us off by just like, you know, talking about how y'all might be feeling right now. Like, hermit mode, obviously, but some of y'all could be like, you know, to yourselves these days, like more so like reading books, collecting knowledge, like whether that's like a physical book or shout out to book club if you're in a book club. But yeah, y'all could be reading books, collecting knowledge, upping your wisdom, learning new things. This doesn't even have to be a physical book. This could be like digital too. This could be online, you know, YouTube University. But I feel like this is y'all sitting, leaning against this tree. So heavy on, y'all could really be, also spending a lot of time in nature, a lot more time in nature, which I feel like the divine, really like loves, that y'all are like grounding your energy and like, you know, getting in tune with yourself. But I feel like the divine is like trying to offer you something new, whether that be a new perspective or a new experience, right? Something that would allow you to, you know, put the book down for a second and, you know, actually like get up and, you know, be, you know, I feel like that's what we were just talking about. And so with the Tower, I want to make sure this is in the right order for y'all. With the Tower coming out after that, I feel like this is just confirmation of what we've been talking about, that the divine is coming to shake some stuff up, to knock y'all out of this comfort zone that y'all have found yourselves in for a while, so that you can actually experience something new and actually like face the opportunities, face the new beginnings that are being offered to you, but are here, like here in the now, right? Because with the king the king of kinks, kinks might be significant. Yeah, not too much. The King of Pentacles is out here, and look at that sunflower on the wheel. Like, I'm telling y'all know me and sunflowers, okay? Heavy Oshun energy. If you know, you know. But sunflowers, you like the energy, the sunflowers, they always look towards the sun. I feel like with the King of Pentacles coming out here after that spread, it's really just like there's so many like prosperous opportunities out here for y'all to experience. There's so much money for y'all to earn out here. There's so many like connections, right? Like there's so many other like light workers, earth angels, healers out here in the world for you to meet and, you know, like find that soul tribe and connect with. Like there's literal journeys. Like this person's literally, like quite literally, like steering a boat. Like there are so many adventures for y'all out here, you know. Wisdom, you see how this is an older person, they got some gray hair. Like there's so much wisdom to be gained, not just in a book, but by actually experiencing and living, you know? There's so much enlightenment out here for that. And I just feel like y'all have been in this Four of Cups, right? But like I said, the Tower is what's happening right now. Tower is coming to shake some things up to actually get y'all to step into this King of Pentacles energy, to actually get y'all back outside, to have y'all really pursuing y'all businesses. Like, so many of y'all are entrepreneurs, y'all are creatives, like I said, healers again. But y'all have so many gifts and talents to share with the world. Like, I'm getting dancers too. But yeah, artists of all kinds. Like, y'all have so much to offer the world, and so many ideas that y'all have, like, and y'all are so excited about and inspired by, and it's like really time to take it on tour. Like, heavy on, I feel like the divine is sending us on is telling us the story of y'all. Comment below if this resonates so far. But next out we have the Six of Cups. And after that, we have the Page of Pentacles, right? Already, like, I'm seeing Pentacles and Cups. So heavy. This reading especially might resonate if you have, like, strong water placements or earth placements. But, you know, water signs and earth signs are also very compatible. So, and we see there's a couple here on this card. So, sidebar, I feel like there could be some type of union being brought together between a earth sign and a water sign. That's for somebody. That's confirmation for somebody here. Also, being around water, being at the sea, seashells are very significant. Snails are significant as well, and sunflowers, of course. But yeah, heavy on, like, even with the cups and the pentacles, like, heavy on, like, grounding your energy in general, but also grounding your emotions, being steady with your emotions, having your emotions in a grounded space, but, like, being deeply in tune with them at the same time. It's like a heavy sense of stability over your emotions. Okay, so yeah, so to get into it, like I said, we have the Six of Cups and we have the Page of Pentacles. I feel like with the Six of Cups here, like, Six of Cups, there's, like, I just feel like a deep, like, seeding within your, like, self. Like, Six of Cups, we're talking about, like, nostalgia energy. This could also kind of refer to childhood. I feel like with what we've been talking about here, I feel like the divine is really, like, has been calling y'all, and if you're kind of at the beginning stages of this, like, it's really asking y'all to, like, dig deep into your inner child, your inner teen even, and, like, think back to what you wanted when you were at those stages and those ages, you know, and to really, like, go deep within and remember the dreams and the aspirations that y'all had. For a lot of y'all, your dreams at those ages could have been to, like, be in divine partnership one day and have really healthy, loving, successful relationship and partner that you could go on to create the family of your dreams with, right? So you might not have had the family, or, like, a stable family structure, like a strong family dynamic at all. You might not have been able to find much identity within family, at least in, like, a traditional sense or a way that was always portrayed in, like, TV shows and movies. But I feel like y'all always felt that you could create this family for yourself, you know, one day. And I feel like something about that is, like, coming into play now for y'all. But yeah, heavy on, like, the dreams and aspirations that you had as a child. And, you know, just getting back into that place. Like, with the Page of Pentacles here, I feel like this is, like, heavy on, like, that energy I'm talking about. Like, kind of like a meditative state. Like, as this person's just laying here, just, like, could be daydreaming. But Page of Pentacles, Page is, like, you know, it's Page energy is, like, the start of something, you know, the beginning stages of something. Is, like, less mature energy, but it has the potential to grow into something. It's like planting seeds, right? I feel like y'all have been planting these seeds like in your heart right there, like deeply rooted. Like I'm getting like a deep, like I'm getting pulled into the center of myself. But I feel like these are seeds that y'all are planted, and it's time. Like the flowers want to sprout. Like I want to come closer, like bring this closer. Like there's like this sunflower is growing out here. It's been growing for a while, right? But all those greens and stuff behind that so heavy, like sharks can be significant. Baby shark that could be significant. But yeah, heavy on heart chakra activations as well. Again, heart chakra and throat chakra activations at this time, even your solar plexus, working on confidence as well. But I feel like the divine really wants y'all to think back to like the dreams that you had as a child and use that as your inspiration, because the seeds have already been planted, but now it's time for y'all to actually like start stepping back outside so that you can mature your seeds a little bit more, so gain some more experiences that will allow y'all, because I know y'all like have all the tools, and like your mindset is in the right place, right? But when we've been in hermit mode for so long, we haven't had enough like practice in the 3D, right? So I feel like the divine is saying like now is that time, while y'all are in this page energy, to start getting your practice up, to start interacting with people again, to start putting your art out there more, to start posting more online, posting your content, to go to the participate in the recitals and the shows, and go to the business fairs and network, like get your feet wet again, like get that 3D tangible practice to match up with all the knowledge and the wisdom that y'all have been collecting. Because it's time. It's time for y'all's dreams to really come to fruition and come into reality, right? Because one way or another, like Spirit is calling y'all to transform. With the Death card here, like, and y'all saw the Tower earlier. The Tower is actively coming to shake things up, one way or another. I'm hearing y'all could do this the easy way, or the easy way, or the easy way. Y'all could do this the easy way or the hard way. That was significant for somebody. But you see, also tornadoes could be significant. Western, like cowboy, something about that could be a synchronicity for y'all at this time. The Twister could be significant. But yeah, with the Death card out here, like this is all about like death and rebirth, transformation. Like it's time, like this transformation is happening, and quite literally to bring y'all to the 10 of Cups. Like I can't make this up. Like I said we was about to tell the story of y'all, and we quite literally are doing that. Like transformation is happening, transformation is at play. Y'all are being encouraged to really step into this new chapter of your transformation, of your rebirth, so that you can actually experience this joy that y'all have dreamed of for so long, right? Double emphasis on the happy family. Like for a lot of y'all, like love and partnerships and deep connections, and having kids and having a relationship, and just because there's like a man and a woman here, doesn't mean that we're talking about masculine and feminine energies, okay? So this could look like a man and a woman. This could look like a woman and a woman, a man and a man. It don't matter, all right? Take the gender out of it. Like, and race aside, like, because y'all could be interracial. Y'all could, like, look like these people. Y'all could totally not look like these people. And ability, whatever your ability is, like the point of these cards, but heavy emphasis on the LGBTQ, like with the rainbow in the background. But really, we just talking about joy here. We're talking about getting back into your inner child. We're talking about the dreams that y'all had to really establish new realities for yourself. For some of y'all, that could include like partnership. For some of y'all, that could include children. For some of y'all, that could like be like owning homes, owning properties. And for a lot of y'all, that could simply just be this feeling of strong foundation, right? Because you could have the same 10 of cups energy with a strong group of friends too, right? It's like having that community around you and being so and deeply emotionally fulfilled, right? But there's like, it's really like, to get to this place, right, we got to start embracing joy. Rolling your R's could be significant, but we got to start embracing joy. Like, we really got to start tapping into that, because once upon a time you planted these seeds and you manifested this reality from a place of joy, or longing for this deep joy. And for you to step into that, you have to be experiencing joy, right? And not just experiencing it, but open to experiencing it and stepping into it. So we're gonna keep going. Yeah, but okay, we have 8 of Pentacles at the bottom. So already, like, it's gonna take some work, y'all. We gotta like roll up our sleeves a little bit. My sleeve is rolled up. We gotta roll up our sleeves a little bit and get to work and do the work, right? But I feel like we're all gonna find that this turns out to be so fun, right? Because what you're going after is your dreams. It's literally what you dreamed for once upon a time. It's like the vision you kept seeing that divine always had placed on your heart, and you could always see it in your mind's eye, in your third eye, right? So it's like, it's not some like laborious like journey that you don't want to take. It's like literally your deepest heart's desire that the universe is like giving you the go ahead to go ahead and follow through on. Like, so it's worth it. It's worth watering these seeds. It's worth watering these flowers in order for them to truly bloom. Greenhouses could be significant also, and watering cans. Okay, Spirit. So we see the journey. What else? Okay, what practical steps, what advice do you have for the collective right now? I keep hearing that, take me away, I wanna go up, I wanna get out. Yeah, take me away. So yeah, I just feel like with that song coming back up too, I feel like once upon a time y'all really wanted to be out of the circumstances that y'all were in at those times, right? You grew up, and maybe for some of y'all, you might still be working your way out of some of those circumstances, but I guarantee that y'all are not in the exact same position that y'all used to be in. Y'all are not in the exact same position that y'all used to be in, right? And that's something to celebrate, and that's something to honor yourself about. I feel like, so we have the 5 of Swords that came out, and the 8 of Pentacles came out of the deck. Y'all saw it at the bottom, now it came out, right? So let me just arrange these for y'all. So with the 5 of Swords out here, I feel like I was like starting to get into, for some of y'all, your circumstances may not be the exact same or as tumultuous as they were when you were growing up, or just once upon a time, however like near or far that was for you. But I feel like there's some type of like internal conflict here, right? You see, you have this person, it almost looks like that's like him as well, or just, you know, like a reflection or like a past version, right? Because you see, so okay, masculine energy could be very strong in this reading. For some of y'all might have been in survival mode for a long time. You might have had to step like heavily into your masculine energy, right? But we know 5s are about conflict, right? So I feel like you needed your masculine energy once upon a time, right, to get you through those time periods that you're in. But I feel like conflict might be coming about because you no longer need to be so strongly in your masculine energy, and it's time, and you're being called to balance that out and really bring forward and step it more into your divine feminine, you know, in order to balance that out. Or if you are a divine feminine, but you've been like, you've had to like step into your masculine for a long time, and that's what you've kind of gotten comfortable with, the divine is also calling for you to now release that, put the divine masculine energy back, you know, in the proportion that it needs to be, but really allow yourself to step fully into your divine feminine at this time, because it's safe to. So I feel like there could be conflict with that, right? Like identity changes, right? Swords are like information, perspectives, truth, things that are going on with the mind, right? And so, or messages, communication, right? And so I feel like heavily with this imagery here on this card, I feel like this is your previous self, and this is who you are now. Like, this is who you've worked so hard to step into and become. Once upon a time, you didn't have a lot of confidence. You might resonate with like having slouched a lot, or not really having like great posture, and that could be because the world literally beat you down. Like, I like started reading this book. It's called Unruly, and it's by Shayla Marie. It's a great book so far. Like, I think I'm literally like 2 chapters in. So but she was talking about this idea of a crooked room, and how participants in a study, mints could be significant, or spearmint, peppermint, but participants in a room sense as well, like the coin sense, but also like sense. Okay, so yeah, the crooked room. So essentially the idea was that participants in a study, they a room was set up with like a tilted chair essentially, right? And so the room like appeared crooked, and participants, they ended up like noticing like the subtle change in the room, and instead of like calling it out for real and saying like the room is crooked, you know, and just standing upright as they had when they walked in, they tended to like conform to the lean in the room, conform to the crookedness of the room, even though it was awkward and a bit uncomfortable for their bodies, right? And the whole idea of that was that a lot of us have been in crooked rooms, you know, for like all of the, especially if you like live in the United States, but even if you don't, like colonization has affected the whole world. And so I feel like many of us can identify with having grown up in crooked rooms, been in crooked rooms, like might even still be in crooked rooms to this day, where the rooms are not tilted in your favor, and they're tilted period, which creates unequal balances of forces, and environments where some people are celebrated for certain things and other people are hated on, discriminated against, unfairly or unjustly treated as a result of things that ultimately are out of, you know, their control. And so yes, idea of crooked rooms could have left y'all feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders, quite literally, and bogged down and burdened and beaten down, or, you know, that type of feeling. And I feel like y'all have done so much work, like especially with the water here, so much work to heal yourselves. Quite literally, y'all healed yourselves, gone into like the depths of yourself, depths of your shadows, and pulled yourselves out, and pulled yourselves out, and pulled yourselves out, to become this version of yourselves here, standing strong, standing confident, y'all built up your muscle, you built up your armor, but not to shield out the world, but to strengthen yourselves, right? Like when you do that kind of work, you build up that kind of muscle, you build up that kind of resilience, right? And you see how that person is shirtless? Yeah, because you deserve to show that off. Like, because not many people could really go through that kind of journey that y'all have been through and come out on this other side, especially looking like this. But y'all have. And y'all are continuing to do so. So keep going. I'm so proud of y'all. I'm so proud of y'all. You know, nobody knows your journey like you do, but the divine sees you and they congratulate you. So if you doubt that, I'm telling you, they know, and they're so proud of you. And yeah, like some of y'all might be like, you know, working out like this new identity for yourself, because you've identified with this version of yourself for so long that even though you look like this, you like feel like this, you don't necessarily see yourself like this. And that's why it's so important for y'all to actually do the work, to actually go outside so that you can see these new reflections of yourself being shown to you, so that you can be shown that it's safe outside, so that you can be shown that there are balanced rooms that have been intentionally created to be balanced, rooms that have been intentionally created with you in mind, so that you can actually stand up straight rather than, you know, hunching over, slouching over, or leaning over. So that you can be proud and you can walk with pride and honor and really feel regal and royal like you were always meant to feel and be. But it takes some work. It takes a little nurturing, you know, even on my end, helping to usher y'all back out there, so that, because you are this person. You are this person. For those of y'all, like I said, who you might be like starting upon your journey, you are walking into this version of yourself actively. And it's time for y'all to see those reflections back to you, because I'm sure growing up, or whatever stage y'all are at, you could have gotten negative reflections, or reflections that told you you weren't good enough, you weren't all that, or somebody could have quite literally told you you weren't going to become all that you have become, or all that you will be once upon a time, but you didn't listen to them and you kept going. And now the divine wants to show you that new stories are being told to you, to your face. New stories are being shown and reflected back to your environment. And it's time to quite literally collect your flowers, collective. It's time to collect your flowers. And the divine is urging y'all at this time to, with the 10 of Wands at the bottom, to lay down the burdens of the past, right? Even if there are some like shadows of, you know, things that need to be changed in your reality right now, you there's support out there for you to help you the rest of the way that you need to go. So let's see what else. Let's see what else the divine wants to say. I feel like they're like, we said it all. We said it all. Go outside. Okay, yeah. So 3 cards fell out. So let me arrange that for y'all. So we have the Moon card. What's this? We have the 8 of Wands and we have the 8 of Swords, right? So with the Moon card here, I feel like they are just kind of affirming that there are going to be things along this path and along this journey that you don't know are coming. But there's like so much, like even I'm looking at the back of the card, but there's so many stars here, like, and I'm wanting to say, like, there's so much magic, there's so much adventure, there's so many like beautiful times ahead that y'all don't even know. Like, you don't even see it coming, but it's like that's why they need you to step outside and make these connections and experience all of the synchronicities. And also like heavy on like being outside also gives you opportunities to practice and interact with your clairs and your spiritual gifts in new ways. Especially too if you're like a medium, or you like channel, you're a seer, you're a medium, you channel messages for people, you have more messages to deliver outside, right? You have a much wider audience outside for you to deliver messages to, and in real time, right? There's so much magic, there's so much beautiful moments for y'all to come, literally, and they're already here too. Like that's the thing, like y'all step outside, there are compliments coming your way. There are compliments coming your way. There are like, if y'all want some real practical like day-to-day examples, like for those of y'all who are like stepping heavily into your divine feminine and getting comfortable there are divine masculines out there to show you like how protected you are. They don't even have to know you for real, and they step in to show you protection energy, to treat you to things, to open the doors for you, to guide you, sorry. To guide you, quite literally, like to show you just how like divine you are. And for the masculines, right, so heavy on the receptive energy for the feminines, but for the masculines, there's so many opportunities out here for you to like spring into action, to be supported in action, and to be able to make money like you haven't been able to before, to actually get things and projects off the ground, for y'all to actually build, like really build the way y'all have been wanting to build. Okay, like, but a lot of the journey up to this point, y'all kind of have had like a roadmap in a sense, or maybe an idea of, okay, well, when I heal to this point, or when I clear out this mother wound or this father wound, you know, and I like do the work around finances and healing money wounds, and you know, I help heal the dynamics with my family and all these things, right? You've kind of had like an idea of what you needed to do up to this point, right, collective? But with this new part of the journey, everything may not be so clear to you, right? And I'm like kind of getting that for some of y'all might not like that, right? But I just want to remind y'all, there's so much beauty in the unknown, there's so much beauty in the darkness, and there's so much magic there too, right, beyond the veil. But I feel like with the moon card here, because I'm like out here in the ethers, I'm out here like just like seeing everything for y'all, like with the moon card out here, yes, a lot of things might be new for y'all, but you have acquired the tools, and you are actively acquiring the tools to help y'all navigate the new spaces that you're going into. And you're gonna find that even though you might like feel like you're in this like leap of faith like energy, you're gonna find that it feels very natural for you as you continue to walk along the path. Also, the full moon could be significant. The full moon is quite literally going to be when I drop this video, so yes, make sure you're manifesting, and make sure you're clearing out old energy, stagnant energies, you know, rounding out cycles that need to be closed out. Yeah, but with the 8 of Wands here, like this transformation, these like miracles, these like divinely aligned and guided events, like they're coming in so quickly. Like y'all are going to get the messages, and I'm telling y'all, especially for those of y'all who, you know, you are aware of your spiritual gifts, and your clairs, and y'all are seers and all the things. Like, I'm telling you, your gifts are going to feel heightened as you go outside and you have more of a playground, so to speak, to really see just how much and how well like developed your gifts actually are, right? Because I'm sure a lot of y'all have been getting like songs, if y'all are clairaudient, or hearing messages, or maybe you've been seeing visions, especially like if y'all have been seeing visions of places but you don't really recognize them, if you don't feel like you've been there before. Or maybe some of y'all are drawing too. Some of y'all are drawing paintings and images and artwork of places and people too that you might have yet to see, and it'll all start making sense. And even feeling, some of y'all are feeling these like giddy feelings, or these like really strong like positive feelings, and feelings of love too. Some of y'all could even be like I'm going through all the clairs. Some of y'all could be even tasting foods or smelling environments that you have really yet to encounter, and it's because these are your signs of where it is that y'all are going. But these are also going to be the confirmations once you actually get to those places, right? So make sure that y'all are writing all of these all of the divine guidance that y'all are getting when your clairs are being activated and coming into play. Make sure you write all of synchronicities, all of it. Write everything down, because they may not make sense to you fully right now in this moment, but as you go outside, you're going to start encountering like these people that you are seeing yourself draw. You're going to hear songs come again that you've channeled, but in like the divinely aligned moment, to be your confirmation of what like they're trying to communicate to you, you know? Like, again, with all the magical moments, like there's so much in store for y'all, but the image won't exactly be pieced together until you like get out of your own way, right? Because y'all are not stuck, y'all are not trapped, and like this is y'all up here, right? And you have your bows and arrows, so you have your protection, right? Y'all know that y'all have your ancestor, you know, y'all have the Most High, y'all have your ancestor, source, spirit, the divine, again, whatever verbiage you use, the orishas, the deities, the goddesses, like everything, whatever it is that you align with, whatever it is your practice, you have spiritual protection, right? You have spiritual protection behind you. What they need for you though now is to release the mental shackles, release the burdens of the past, release the limiting beliefs, you know, and actually step into it, to be brave and to be bold and to really like allow yourself to dive into this next chapter. And no, it's not always gonna be like you, what I'm trying to say is the fear might be there sometimes, but do it anyways. Do it scared. Do it scared, because you're going to be able to see the outcome on the other side of that. And you're going to see how much the divine is there to catch you, and how much you're there to catch you, right? I keep talking about all these tools, and it's because over this time, y'all have developed so many tools to help guide yourselves through your journey thus far. So it's like those tools are going to continue to take you the places that you need to go. And there's the saying, like, when the student is ready, the teacher appears, right? So there are going to be people who are there to encounter you along your journey to help provide you with new tools, but also guidance and perspective, and help, you know, direct you along the way, because you're not alone. You're not alone, but you just have to remember that you're not stuck, and to actually just dive in. So yeah, I really feel like that's the message. I really feel like that's the message. I'm gonna take these, yep. I'm gonna take these cards as the final message. So we have the Three of Cups. We have the Five of Wands. And we have the Six of Pentacles. So, with these cards coming out, and then we have the Chariot as the overall energy at the bottom of the deck. So forward movement, right? Yin yang energy, balancing things out, balancing out the scales. I feel like with the Three of Cups here, like the Three of Cups here and the Six of Pentacles is sandwiching this Five of Wands. So I feel like there's this energy of celebration and freedom and fun and joy, you know. And with the Six of Pentacles here, right, there's like there's reciprocity, there's giving, there's so much for y'all to give, but there's also so much for y'all to receive. And I feel like with the Eight of Swords here, but also a little bit of like the Four of like Cups energy from earlier too. Like y'all could be like a bit worried, well, like what if there's conflict, like what if there's people who I don't get along with, what if I feel awkward in these spaces, what if like they don't get me, like what if they still don't get me. And it's like, to that point, who cares if they don't get you? Like, who cares if they don't get you at this point in time? You've already shown yourself that you can do bad all by yourself. So I feel like that's where like the perspective shifts come into play. Is that the people who don't get you, they're just not aligned with you. But you take that, you note that, and you move towards the people and the spaces that are aligned for you, that do get your vision, that do want to support you financially and physically, show up in the 3D and show you that support and that love. And even online too, like, you know, like this, it's like the fear that's sandwiched between the opportunities, right? But it's like the joy is here, and the reciprocity. Like I said, look at all these hands, like there's so many resources out here and people and community to just wash out the noise, right? Like, I'm not gonna say like on this journey that you won't encounter people who don't fully understand your vision or that don't fully get it, but there's gonna be so much more people who do get it and who do support you and who do celebrate you. And there's going to be so much more moments of joy and prosperity and understanding and community, that it's gonna outshadow this conflict, and it's gonna outweigh it, you know. You just have to like choose to want to continue moving forward despite the unknowns, right? So yeah, I don't know, like, so I pulled some other oracle cards, and this card says you think someone is lying. So for some of y'all, like, I don't know if y'all don't like fully believe this, or maybe some of y'all don't fully believe that this can happen for you, or that it can be as good for you. But I want to challenge y'all. With that, right? Because the new reality that y'all like are stepping into, it starts with your mindset, right? It starts with your perspective. And so you have to be the biggest believer in your vision, right? I'm sure there are plenty of people who speak life into you or believe in you as is, right? Confirmation with the light dimming out. Don't let anybody dim your light, but especially not you. Like, don't doubt, like, don't be the doubtful voice in your journey. Don't be the voice that minimizes the possibilities, right? This card quite literally says, don't let your issues F it up. I can't make this up. This literally says some good ish is about to happen. Like, I'm telling y'all. And both of these cards that flew out, there's blue on here, right? Blue, throat chakra. Like, be mindful of the things that you're telling yourself, or the things that you're speaking about yourself, or speaking over yourself in your life and your journey, right? At this time, speak positivity, speak high vibrations, speak life into your dreams and your visions, right? Where is that? Speak life into the visions that you had for yourself once upon a time, right? Because, yeah, don't let, like, there's so much good happening for y'all. There's so much good happening for y'all. Like, don't let doubt or fear creep in and steal your joy. Don't let the enemy, so to speak, come in and steal your joy, right? This says help people at the bottom of the deck. It says, help people, give back, do good-ish for humanity. It says, get over yourself, pull your ish together. Like, I can't make this up. It says, too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go talk to a live person. It says, put the phone down. Like, and it keeps going. It says, shut your mouth and listen. Like, so I don't know if some of y'all are just arguing back with me right now, but, like, it's not about me. It's about the divine. Like, the divine is really, like, ushering this in for y'all and wanting for y'all to do this. Like, I can't make this up. Like, it says, you are a badass. Act like it. You're giving your power away. Don't give your power away, collective. Like, don't give your power away. Reevaluate. Change your perspective. But y'all are not gonna quit. Y'all came too far to quit. Like, y'all came too far to quit, yo. Y'all came too far to quit. Don't give away your power. If you need to, put the phone down. But I don't think this is just about phones or technology, because some of y'all are using social media technology to your advantage right now to spread your work. I feel like this is also about the naysayers. Like, put down, like, the voices that are trying to, like, speak doubt over you, or put fear into your heart, or, like, make you feel as if you're not as good or as beautiful or handsome or as smart and intelligent or as creative or as healing as you actually are, right? Because those people are lying to you. But don't if other people are lying to you, don't be the one to lie to yourself, collective. Don't be the one to lie to yourself, right? Because some good-ish is happening, collective. Some good-ish is happening for y'all, truly. Y'all just gotta believe in it. So with that, we're gonna close it out here. This 8-8 portal energy is very strong. Even if you're watching, this is a timeless message. So even if you're watching this in the future, 888 is significant energy of abundance. Like, that is what this feels like. Y'all are quite literally, when you come across this message, you are quite literally walking into this abundance. So just choose it, collective. So with that, we're gonna close it out, and I will see y'all in the next one.